Hello everyone. We're actually going to start this week by talking about how to set ourselves up for perfect practice every day. And each time we touch our instrument, we're going to go over some of the things that we often do in class in terms of our posture, the exercises that help us hold our bow well, and that will ultimately lead to us playing the most beautifully and feeling the best as well, right? So even though you can't see my feet right now, I know all of you know this very well. So let's put our feet together. Let's really relax. We're going to be in our first rest position, right? So just holding your instrument in front of you. Stand up as tall as you can. Roll your shoulders a few times. Maybe roll your neck around. Loosen everything up. You can even stretch if you want to. Bring everything overhead, making sure not to hit your ceiling. And then bring it back down again. Now let's take those feet, make a V, take one step, and then sway a little bit until you feel really, really grounded. Bend your knees, straighten your knees. You should feel as though it'd be kind of hard to knock you over right now, right? So once you're in this good, really, really relaxed position, we're going to make sure that we're holding our instruments with our hands up, touching the body of the instrument, folded over the strings and the fingerboard loosely. And then we're going to bring our violin into our Statue of Liberty. So our arms should be straight and slightly raised at an angle, right? This should kind of feel good, like a stretch. And once you're out really, really nice and tall here, turn your instrument around and place it on your shoulder without moving your head. You should still, without changing the angle of your head rather, you should still be able to move your head in all kinds of directions. You should be able to nod, shake your head. It shouldn't even really be touching. You should just be holding your instrument up, resting lightly on your shoulder. And then from here, you're going to rotate your nose just a tiny bit. Look out of your left eye at your fingers and then gently set your head down, right? What we don't want is we don't want our head to be over like this. We may be very tired, but our violin doesn't make a very good pillow. And we don't want our head to be too rotated this way, right? It should be just so slightly. In fact, if it's more comfortable, you can also keep it straight ahead and just look right into the corner of your eyes, right? So let's do that one more time, just making sure we're set up really, really nicely, okay? So let's bring our violin up, turn, set it on your shoulder. Make sure it's not down here, but rather up on your shoulder with your scroll right at the level of your nose. Move your head around a little bit and then set it down nice and comfortably. And you can let go at this point and see if you can hold your violin up. Let's see if we can hold it up together for 10 seconds. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, you can bring that hand back up now. Scratch your ear if it's itchy. My ear's itchy. My eye's itchy. All right. And then, actually, we're not supposed to touch our faces, but I did just wash my hands. Let's talk about our bow grip, all right? We want this to be very, very, very loose, always super, super loose, with bent thumbs, curved pinkies on the wood part of the bow, and our second and third fingers are nicely over the frog, right? We don't want to be too tilted this way, and we don't want to be too tilted this way. It's just kind of nice and loose and the natural angle of your hand. But the most important thing I want you to remember always is to keep your thumb incredibly loose and curved, right? Even if you drop your bow sometimes, that's okay. All right, that is this week's deeper look into our posture and our playing position. And I hope that you'll apply this every time you pick up your instrument, every day, and even within each day's practice, many times remind yourself of these things.